What's up guys? Ito ang Rift Talk, ang palabas kung saan pag-uusapan namin mga Garena casters ang pinakamainit, pinakapatok na topic sa LoL community ngayon. Papailalam muna kami. Ako si Cheesto. Siya si Vulcan.
Kalimutan mo na yan, sige maglibang.
Ito si Arctik.
Arctik the Penguin Boy.
At ito ang Rift Talk.
Bago magsimula, tagal natin nawala sa Rift Talk.
Oo nga, ilang weeks na ba?
2 weeks.
2 weeks na ba?
Dalawang linggo na?
Dalawang linggo na.
Yes.
Actually, yung daming nagtatanong sa akin these past few days na maglalabas mo ng Rift Talk this week. So, nakakatuwa actually kasi nakikita naman natin yung involvement ng community and giving their feedback. And it's always good to hear from other people aside from yung tayo-tayo lang nag-uusap, nakasawa rin, Diyos ko. Pero speaking of, by the way, of community, because recently nag-host ako ng games. Actually, you guys played in some of those games?
Oh, talo si
Yeah,
Vulcan.
talo siya.
Talo si Vulcan.
Pero what's
Ang tryhard nito sa community games, ang tryhard. Community games nga, gusto mo
Feeder ka lang.
Ay nako, it was bad guys. But anyway, yung sa community games ko kasi, it's kind of funny. Yung mga games na nilaro ko, buti lang di ko siya encounter. Pero once na may ibang community games na kinakas ko na lang, kasi pag marami, hindi talaga ako nakasali. Every time may nagpipick ng Zoe, sobrang nagpa-pop up. And then, it's like, parang gusto kong mag-post sa page ko ng one like, one prayer for every single time na may kalaban yung Zoe na masakit, beshi.
Grabe. There's one time nga when I was playing against a Zoe in my ranked games, it was a nightmare. Like, as you said, Arctik, grabe talaga yung tumaba ng Zoe. Sobrang walang counterplay. Ang hirap.
Pero you know what the funny thing is? Kapag hindi ko binaba ng Zoe, kapag kakampi ko yung Zoe, Diyos ko, hindi nalaland yung skill shot or hindi na tatansya yung range ng skill shots niya. Pagkalaban ko naman, asa ng hustisya? Can I not get kakampi man lang na magaling mag-Zoe na bubuhat sa akin bilang
Malay mo
support?
yung Zoe, he's gonna be the new Yasuo.
Oh man.
Most played.
Feeling ko nga.
Could be.
And speaking of Zoe, diba si IPT Light? Si
Oh,
Light, diba?
yeah.
Sa IPT, naglaro siya ng Zoe. So clean. So clean.
Kaya, I think, binanggit mo, Zoe mahilig sa mga pro scene, di ba? Feeling ko talaga sobrang lakas niya kasi sila yung magagaling na players eh. Sila yung kaya magpalant ng skill shots.
Sila yung galing ng
Sila yung magagaling na
That's
players.
true.
Sila yung magagaling na Zoe. Kaya sobrang popular niya. Kahit anong region pa yan, NA, LCK, kahit ano pa yan. Palaging high priority yung Zoe talaga.
Sa bagay, I mean, Zoe has been banned almost 100%.
Pick and ban.
Pick and ban. Pero speaking of sa international, di ba
I think there was an ongoing topic, I think I've seen in Facebook, about SKT and then TSM. They're in the bottom.
They're middle of the pack.
Playing around,
Parang
yeah.
di ba, historically alam natin, ang SKT, TSM, palagi sila nasa taas ng standings. For the start ng 2018, hindi ganun yung case eh. Parang palagi silang nandun sa bandang gitna, not really performing that well. Pero gaya dito sa PGS, defending champions natin, TME, middle of the pack, not yet at the top of the standings. So may similarities na yung mga past champions, sila yung nagsastruggle sort of.
Right.
But for TME, di ba sa roster nila, parehas talaga yung roster. And for SKT, may roster changes. Tapos sa TSM, bakit ganun sa international, pero dito sa local scene, medyo kaiba yung trend.
Siguro based on experience.
May experience
Yeah,
ka.
experience.
Marami experience si Arctik sa pro scene.
Ikaw rin naman eh. Ay, well, okay, semi-pro.
Pero hindi ako umabot dun.
From what
Amateur.
Pero from what I saw, kasi for TSM SKT, ito yung medyo experimental in a way na they're trying out new players. Oo, might have worked on other teams. Nakita nga natin si TSM, for example. They're working with Sven and Mithy, if I'm not mistaken. So, straight from EU going to NA. So, may mga ganung factors talaga na sometimes they thrive in a certain region, but once you put them in a different region or in a different team, it doesn't necessarily click. And I think, in the past naman, nakikita natin yun from different teams. For TME, it's a bit of a different dynamic kasi going to the Philippine esports scene na, I mean, na-mention naman sa interviews, di ba, na some of them are busy with school, kaya hindi nakakatugma-tugma yung time for practices. So I think it's really different scenarios, and that explains why if you're gonna look at it, roster change versus TME sticking to the same roster, underneath all that, there's different factors at play.
parang ano, yung patches perhaps. Kasi
Could be.
SKT, they have a tendency to have a really, and this is going to details, but as si Lord Professor said, SKT does, what? Ano?
Hindi ko kasalanan na marami akong alam tungkol sa LoL. Mahilig kasi ako maglaro eh.
Ang know-it-all mo eh. Medyo naasari ko sa mga daming alam. Ano? Peace lang.
Mamba out.
Oh, peace lang. Balik ka dito. Okay, but to be here, what Chista said was that SKT, they have a tendency, SK Telecom T1, they have a tendency to adjust to patches slowly.
Yeah,
Is that
meron
true?
silang trend na since palagi sila, when it comes to new patches specifically, parang meron silang time period na mag-struggle muna sila and doon sila nag-drop ng games. Pero ilagay mo sila sa patch ng matagal, sila yung one of the best teams na mag-adjust and mag-adapt talaga.
Let's see if ever we're gonna see the Sila PGS though. I mean, high expectations, especially sa Minaski, diba? Daming silang experimentations. Of course, that's what you expect from yung sobrang malakas na team ng Minaski. May Italong imports. Tapos si James, sobrang experimental, which I really love. Shows how much power level they have, I think.
And it also shows the advantage of having a substitute that's flexible between roles. Unlike yung ibang teams, they're kind of limited to that one sub which fulfills a certain role. Pero like in the greater scheme of things, if you want to, kung gusto mong i-flex ng onti yung strategy nyo, hindi mo siya masyadong magagawa. So I think that's a huge plus for Mineski without a doubt.
Medyo yung recap natin sa PGS, no? Week 4 last week, ngayon week 5.
Yeah.
So, who knows guys, maybe you could expect like Minaski, as they said, wala nang small mistakes. Maayos sila sa 2-0. Tapos sa TME, defending champions, medyo in the middle.
Yeah.
In the I think they're not out naman.
Oh, definitely.
They're definitely not. But I think that's what you should expect from a champion. But we've been talking about sa pro scene, di ba? How about para sa atin, yung mga amateurs, yung mga walang alam sa LoL.
Stuck in platinum, stuck in diamond.
Tayo. Can we say that? Tayo.
Who let the dogs out?
Tapos ikaw, ipapapus ka eh. Challenger flex. When I saw this guy's
Hashtag teamwork, guys.
Hashtag owning a pro team.
Hashtag ka-flex ko yung mga...
Hashtag abusado.
Kung pro ka talaga o kung feeling pro ka man, pwede mong isend yung clips ng... Yung highlights mo, gamitin mo yung recording tool sa client, isend mo sa bagong part na show natin, yung...
You get wrecked, ano ba? You got wrecked. You got wrecked by yourself. Get Rekt, which is the new community event we're having. Yung mga weekly winners ng 5 players ng RP, 500 RP yung prize natin.
Dami kong pwedeng gawin sa 500 RP na yun.
Yung mga Lunar Revel bundles ha. To be fair ang ganda yung bundle na 700 something.
$5 lang mo kukuha, paano yan? Kailangan yung mag-submit ng 2 linggo manalo twice.
Okay, to be fair
To be fair?
To be honest.
To be honest.
Just because that your entry wasn't picked for this week, okay lang yan. May 1 month validity yung place nyo, baka mag-expire. So,
ang ibig sabihin nun is, kung nag-submit kayo ng week 1, tapos hindi napili yung play nyo, huwag kayo malungkot kasi if week 2, walang mas malupit dun sa play nyo.
Parang tinapay. may expiration doon. Pero kung magkain next week.
Yeah, pero yun nga, kung nag-submit kayo yung week 1, hindi napili, abangan nyo next week ng Grift Talk, baka mapili yung play nyo and manalo kayo 500 RP.
or send another play with our email events@lol.ph kasi kung gusto mo ng daming chances pang magpadalo, edi magdaming entry kayo mag-send.
In all fairness naman kasi, like, from what I hear, we've been checking out all these different clips.
1,000 entries.
More than actually.
Ang dami.
Kapagod, pero medyo entertaining yung community eh. Pero talaga magaling ng plays sa mga sabasan.
Yeah, meron talaga. Pero meron din talaga yung iba na
Uy, wag naman. Respeto naman, cheese.
May iba talagang, may iba ako napapanood pang top 5 fails siya pero top community plays, yung Get Rekt.
My God, you guys been talking about Get Rekt all this time. Mechanics, yung mga boring stuff.
Ano ba gusto mo?
Yung mga plays ng Get Rekt na community plays. I'm gonna eat this paper.
Paano kung hindi nila maintindihan paano mag-submit, paano tayo kukuha ng plays?
Hindi wala.
Di wala. Kaya nga ina-explain namin
I think they get it already though.
Sure ka ba?
Oo.
Sure ka ba?
Oo.
Di wag natin patagal, ito na ang Get Rekt.
Ito na ang malulupit na summoners na napili para sa Get Rekt Top Community Plays of the Week. Chamba o calculated? Kayo na ang bahalang humusga sa ating unang play this week. Malakas talaga si Zoe sa meta ngayon, pero dapat ganito ka rin kagaling gumalaw para ma-maximize ang outplay potential. Sa ating pangatlong play, minsan kahit ang Emperor kailangan din sumabak sa frontline para matapos na ang laban. Panoorin ang mala-faker na reaction ni Ariel Cruz gamit ang Cassiopeia para sa 2v1 outplay. At sa huling play this week sa Get Rekt, ibang klaseng dodges at tambos ang ginawa ni Kenneth Pokdolasyon gamit ang Bane upang makamit ang malupit na penta.
Guys, I guess it's a pretty interesting week and I'm glad na at least may pagkakataon tayo makita yung mga plays ng mga summoners natin with the community. Hindi lang yung nasa PGS, but of course, from everybody else as well. So I guess that concludes our episode for this week, guys. But of course, we'll be seeing you pa rin, as usual, every Friday and Saturday sa Takus Pro Gaming Series. Nagiging mas intense ang games natin week per week. And of course, if you want updates from us casters din, siguro isa-isa tayo. Mauna muna ako, guys. Okay lang ba?
Sige lang.
Sige lang, wala.
Diyan ka din! Okay, pero yun guys, be sure to check out more updates from your penguin boy right here, Arctik. Yun yung na-title ko nung muling Rift Talk eh. So paninindigan ko na guys. At facebook.com/ArctikTheory. And kung gusto nyo rin makita ng community games, gaya nga nung sinasabi ko kanina, kung gusto nyo rin makasali, twitch.tv/ArctikTheory. Malay nyo, makalaban nyo itong dalawa, durugan nyo sila. Please do.
Tapos ako pa si Oppa Vulcan sa Facebook page.
Like, share, and of course I'll be also sharing the contents of PGS, or if you have new episodes of Rift Talk, I'll also be more active on social media. Or if you have any suggestions for Chisto and me, to be honest, I don't know what to put on my page.
Ako alam ko yung pwede kong ilagay sa page. I usually vlog behind the scenes ng PGS yung mangyayari. Kasama ko to palagi. So, if you want to follow the blog, it's on YouTube. youtube.com/CheestoCasts. And on Facebook, facebook.com/Chiesto na 4 yung O.
That's it?
That's it, I guess. And see you guys next week for our Rift Talk.
And stay tuned for the PGS.
I'm out. Stop. Teka lang.
Ano? Dude!
Meron pa tayong bonus round. Di pa tayo tapos eh.
Yung phone ko, bro!
Ako na.
Ano yung bonus round natin?
Ano nga ba yung bonus round natin?
Yung swag overload, yung bonus na content natin.
Yung papalit sa editors natin.
Oh, we're looking at you guys right there.